Hello Pisces, how you guys doing today? Thank you for joining me on my channel. We are going to do a spread for career and finances for you beautiful Pisceans today. So decks have already been pre-shuffled off camera. I am just going to run through them real quickly with you guys here. So general messages, not everything is going to apply to you Piscean folk out there, so only take messages away for your best and highest good. And feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for additional messages. So again, this is going to be for Pisces, career and finance reading. Not date specific, so whenever you're viewing this video is when you were meant to see it. And this channel's new. It's brand new. I'm just getting it up and running. So please do like, share, subscribe, comment wherever you feel so inclined. I appreciate your support. So Pisces, career and finances, please. What can we get for their best and highest good? Pisces, career and finances. So Pisces. Ooh, we just had this for Libra. King of Wands is your energy. Creative, passionate, could involve travel, but it's a wise older energy, so this doesn't feel like it's something brand new. In your everyday, kind of what's going on at work currently. Ooh, it's the devil. Interesting. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Might be some toxic energy in your workplace, whatever that is. So the conflict or the heart of the matter, what you're interested in dealing with currently, you have the Fool. So potentially a new beginning. Very interesting. How great are these cards? How cute is that, right? I'll put all the descriptions in the comment box below for the decks I'm using, but love it. Anyway, your guidance here is Six of Cups, as well as the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, very cool. High Priestess can sometimes be your card, Pisces, so... Fool energy, Aquarius, you may be dealing with a fire sign, but in your spread here, Pisces, again, as I was saying, this is something, I'm just getting that you know the game here. You know the rules, you know the routine, whatever it is, even if it's not a job specifically, the project you're doing, the work you're doing, it's like you're a master at it. You've reached the king, like the King of Wands, like you got this. It's like with a flick of your wand, you could do this in your sleep is what I'm getting. Are you still passionate about it though? Does it still light a fire in you? Eight of Cups, yeah, I don't think it does. So cups have to do with emotion. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces doesn't have to be. There's assessment here with the Eight of Cups to move on to something that feels better. What you have is fine. It's okay. But by staying here longer, if you're not enjoying it, right? It's like you're missing out on other opportunities, other wishes or dreams that you have for yourself. The Eight of Cups goes to the Nine of Cups, so it's going for that wish fulfillment, but knowing that you may have to move on from it. You may have to travel, especially even though this is a Cups card. It's kind of like a wand here, which can speak of career as well as forward movement. So yeah, it's like whatever it is you're looking at, I don't know if you see any more room for growth in your current, and again, it could just be your title, it could just be your position. There isn't a lot of room for growth here I'm seeing, and again, you'll know if this is your story, but it does seem like you are thinking of what other opportunities there might be out there for you, and it's literally inside to outside. Do you see what I mean? There is a desire to move on from the current, to seek something unknown outside, again, travel. So current day-to-day, devil energy. So it could just be something that's keeping you down, lower vibration. You may have a boss that is a real, witch or, just someone who's just, like that you feel like ball and chain type of like, I'm stuck here, but let's see what else we can get for that. Like you're constantly having to put out fires or fight for whatever. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting that. So let's see. This is flamingos. Five of Swords. So yeah, there is conflict. There may have been like petty conflict, words exchanged that kind of ruffled your feathers a little bit. Literally ruffled your feathers, right? With flamingos. Yeah, I think there's a desire to walk away, I think you're tempted to walk away even if you're not on the best of terms. Now, that's an interesting reading because it does seem like what you do, again, like you can do it in a split second. Like you could do it in your sleep. I think you're good at what you do. But yeah, maybe you're feeling underappreciated. There's just toxic energy in your workspace or whatever it is you're contributing isn't appreciated. So it does feel a little bit like, fine, whatever, like I'm out, whatever. Now, be careful in making sudden or rash decisions here. I think this is maybe just what you're thinking or what you're feeling when you report into work, whatever it is you're doing. there's a sense of keeping to yourself because you don't want to deal with other people. Like, I'm just getting, interestingly enough for the Pisces, it's like some people are being overly emotional and you're not into that. I mean, it could be you, Pisces, but I don't know. I'm actually getting that that's how you're viewing other people. Interesting. So the heart of the conflict, what you're looking to seek advice on, is the Fool. So again, starting over, literally packing a bag and moving on. Potentially, it's like if you work in an office, it's like you're packing up all the shit from your drawers and grabbing your stuff, right? And it could be leaving the home to start a new job. Like, what am I going to need to start that first day of work? This is what you desire. You want a new start. I think you want to like look your best and feel good and kind of have no emotional or mental baggage. Just again, that Fool energy, jumping off the cliff and not being too concerned with the consequences. Wow, this has come up 3 times already for conflict. So yeah, Gemini definitely had this, and I think Aquarian did too. Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight in the deck. He moves with great speed, but he doesn't always think things through. It's like an idea comes to him and he moves on it, right? So yeah, I think you are wanting to leave this situation, if I'm being honest. You have several cards that indicate movement on. And again, I see this card has a lot to do with ego. It's like knowing your truth, but this is a younger energy. Knights sometimes are considered like teenagers, right? Like they don't always think things through in the most logical way in terms of long-term success. And there is a rebellion factor here, right? The Fool can be the card of Aquarius, right? And this is literally like the rebel without a cause representation. I think you don't... in a very empowering way, you don't really care too much what people think of your actions right now, Pisces, which is kind of liberating and cool. But, you know, you have to watch out for yourself too. Are you in a place where you can leave this work? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have some finances to rely on in the interim if you are, without a job for a little while? And I'm saying that only because I think it's your desire to move on. I don't at all see a firing or letting go here. I always notice too these 2 girls like swooning over him too. It's like I think there's a part of you that does want to be that badass and be like, yeah, I left and now these people are going to realize how good I was and they're going to miss me, and like, yeah, there's a little bit of ego here, I'm not going to lie, Pisces. So your advice is 6 of Cups. So maybe remember the good times. High Priestess, though, in the reverse. So to me, this speaks of taking action, right? In the upright, it's sitting and knowing. It's sitting and thinking. It's inaction. It's channeling messages from above for your best and highest good. What does your soul need right now? What do you need to understand and really look at closely? Using your intuition. In reverse, it could be a couple things. It could be take action, potentially. If something needs to change it up. Again, be very careful. Don't go and quit this job if you're not in a place where there is a safety or a backup plan of some kind, right? Use your own discernment here. It could also be not listening to your intuition. Again, making rash decisions that is involving emotions of some kind. 6 of Cups can be the past, nostalgia, happy energy. Here there is like a lingering on some sadness, interestingly enough, which is not typically what I get with the 6 of Cups, but in this depiction, it's just a bluer, more somber, morose tone. Interesting. And even the lamppost, it is like light. It's like that moonlight. Things are not... I don't know why I'm getting this here, but things are not completely clear right now in the situation. You might not be seeing the whole picture. Again, High Priestess in reverse, using your intuition, you're not. There's something you're missing here because the way the Moon card, which is your card, Pisces, speaks of shadows and illusion, not seeing the full picture here. There may be some sort of emotional loss if whatever you're thinking of leaving or doing isn't done tactfully. I'm getting to consider the other people involved, consider the other people's emotions. Yeah, it's a card about stop and think. That is your guidance here. So as much as you do have that desire to maybe peace out, start anew, maybe kind of prove something to the shady people who may have done you wrong, sit on it for a little bit before you make any rash decisions. Don't be the Knight of Swords right now, even though that's very much what you want to be. Especially if you're good at what you do, if you can stomach it a little bit longer, if you can get this High Priestess in reverse, upright metaphorically, and start channeling that good messages from the universe, what is needed to succeed in your current situation. Yeah, linger on that, stay in it, be in your true Piscean water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, whatever that is. All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. Best of luck with everything. Thank you for joining me on my channel, and please do like, share, subscribe. Bye, guys.